Alrighty, what is up? You're watching Hard Care. We're doing a standard hard mode top learner raid here. Don't pot, you guys. Go back to the bank. We're gonna be talking about Maiden for a second. I see you guys just running up, so you're gonna be standing there for a little while. We're joined
I thought
by
you had
Bloat's
some
nephew on North Freeze roll, Ghost K on range roll, Mez on the melee roll, joined by IJXI on the melee roll as well. Let's go ahead and talk about Maiden for a second. For Maiden, if you've been hit twice in a row, you want to give aggro to someone else. You're going to step away so that they get hit instead. If you get it 3 times or more, you're going to take extra damage. If you're freezing, you're going to want to freeze those tomatoes so long as it does not make you late for the crabs. If you're late for the crabs, then they leak, and that's really bad. For crabs, we kill them all the way dead. Unlike normal tub, if the crabs leak, she attacks faster, makes the room really hard. So you want to kill them all the way dead, no matter what roll we're on. And for 30s, we stay on bus. Freeze will freeze our crabs, then get on bus. We use damage specs to close it out, early claw specs, or a last ditch tally spec right before the crabs leak, if they're about to leak. For the north freeze roll, that's Bloat's nephew this raid. You're going to freeze north 1, then north 2, then south 3 to catch everything in the clump, and then all the 4s. Once you're done freezing, you can help freeze any tomatoes that are rolling around, then help kill the north 1 and north 2 if they're not dead already, then help kill the clump if it's not dead already. Once all those things are done, you can help DPS the boss, just make sure you're ready to freeze for the next set of crabs. For the range roll, you're going to be killing Stealth 1 till it's dead. Stand 5 tiles from the clump, make sure your chins are set to medium fuse, throw them at the clump till the clump is dead. Once the clump's dead, get back on boss until the next set of crabs spawn. For the melee rolls, you're going to kill North 1 all the way dead, kill North 2 all the way dead, and then you'll get back on boss. Any questions about your roll, ask away, otherwise say R in game. Once everyone said R, we'll pot. If you're in
how
Twitch,
many how many chins do you recommend I bring?
20 is fine.
Okay.
You'll depends on how aggressive you are at Nylo. If you're getting every single pre-fire, you think you throw around 5 or 6.
What was that plugin you've mentioned in the past that's like when everybody says R, it like makes a noise or something?
It's party ready check. If everyone says R, it'll make a ding noise. It's super satisfying.
Okay, nice. That sounds useful because there will be times I'll accidentally pot when like one person hadn't said it yet, but I thought everybody did or something.
Yep, we're still waiting on one person to say it, so. Oh, that or they're muted again. Let's go, let's pot.
That's nice.
Ding. Hey, how you doing, Trizzy? Trizzy, how are you doing? I saw you were trying to get R from Trizzy in the bottom left. You want to be seen on screen for the YouTube video. Forever commemorating these learners' journey into hard mode Tom. You can see in the bottom left, hardcore R from Real Virtuosi. Love to see it. I saw you were promoting your clan and learn Tob. Asking to be added to the post 25kc channel. Hopefully.
Collector reward will be the second late.
No worries. Always love seeing communities trying to support people, and I remember you joined for the hard mode Tob stuff through the stream here for a bit.
Any Rallos, by the way? I see a few people with Miles out.
Majors sometimes take it. I always take a Rallos in these when I see people have Hammer and BGS. So I've got Rallos for this.
Okay, cool.
Then Ranger stands with me on the south, everyone else is on the north. If you drop your salve and nothing else, you have to drop something because you have a two-handed weapon. If you drop anything other than a salve, I will yoink it. Bloat's nephew
Right,
immediately turning
yeah,
around to grab
you did that to
angler.
me one time. Yeah, you did that to me
Let's
before.
get in there.
I forgot about that.
Hammer on the very
It's
first
funny,
tick.
though,
If your
'cause
pre-fire would make
somebody
you
did that
late,
the other
skip
day.
the pre-fire to make sure the hammer happens on the first tick. Do not double hammer. No more specs, no more specs. Mage gear should be on. North freeze, don't be siphoning the boss. Be late on your freezes. Luckily it's scuff spawn. It's humble. Which means you are able to get all here.
Should I just be T-bowing from the back?
Yeah, you want to be saying max distance T-bowing. And the DPS you gain by siphoning is lost if you have to burn a whole entire swing because of the projectile delay. You're able to get more value out of it. You're on time for all. Because it's scuff spawns, or you delay the tick intentionally. Either works.
Yeah, I usually do if I notice it, because I just like spam click and I'll catch 3s early and it'll screw me out.
If people watching the video are trying to learn about the raid, the reason why the Nerf has to wait there is because if they don't wait one tick on a scuff spawn, they will only catch one of the 2 3s. Mage Guard and All get ready to freeze. DPS stay on boss, use claw specs. I'll catch 4 since you have 100 spec. Yeah,
sick.
the reason that I pivoted there and I caught fours, normally the eat the angler, I yell at him every raid. You'll learn fast here.
Yeah, you do.
Eat the angler, grab yourself. There should be 121 going into maiden. If you get drained at maiden, you want to try and use your divine before maiden ends, and then angler up afterwards. If you did want to do a drive-by in hard mode top, you want to be the first person entering the room and going immediately. If you don't go immediately, you want to wait until he turns, then go through. This group is a little bit more mixed proficiencies. People like sitting around 20-ish KC, so people do want to start trying those kinds of things. It is okay. It's just make sure we're all on the same page and understand how it works properly.
Last time I did that, I took a foot to the face.
Yeah, that'll happen in hard mode top. The reason
Yeah.
that I don't go for 2 pre-fires here, if you're wondering like why I did like only 1, you don't have to go to the opposite side, Witch Nephew. It's not more likely.
Oh, I totally screwed myself doing that, actually.
It's just a gamble. Like, he turns more
Yeah.
often in hard mode top, but it's not guaranteed. Front side of looks close to rounding a corner. Watch where the feet are falling. Watch where the feet are falling. Dodge, get away.
Some really good DPS,
Is
honestly.
this is a hard mode, right? Yeah, it's a hard
Yeah, I
mode.
want to say
That's
it is,
pretty
yeah.
good damage
I was
for
really
bloat,
surprised to roll that up.
38%. Make sure you don't overextend your returns more often in hard mode. We're gonna walk along the wall, run around the corner. Make sure you never step actually on the corner tiles themselves. If you get handed on a corner tile, it is devastating. All of the all the flies chain around the corner. Then down.
Got lucky.
Front side of bloat here. Watch your feet. Out we go. Just leave. Don't force it. Now, if you're like having more casual raids, or you're trying to just have a little bit of fun and want to go for the 2 down there, 5% is definitely swingable. It's a very good chance people end up dying though. And in these raids, when you're trying to make time consistently and trying to make money in this kind of situation at the same time, so you grind for backy turn, you want to be very careful about your bloat deaths, because bloat deaths take a lot of your supplies away. I
Yeah.
tend to say bloat deaths don't count until you look at the supply chest.
My uncle's a bastard.
Out we go. Go ahead and eat your second angler. Man, oh, did I click twice there? Why did I go back in? Yeah, go ahead and drop your melee amulet on. Drop yourself. If you're below 60 agility, you can buy and sip a stam and then drop it. Then buy a shark. If you're above 60 agility, buying a stam is not a good use of your points. Don't clog your inventory. Make sure you're not dropping anything before the room here. I'll take all the
Do you feel it's
pre-fires
worth
from Mage Roll.
buying a Verzik?
You buy it at the Sote chest, not this one.
Gotcha.
So you don't want to clog your inventory. It'd be better to
Sure.
have a hard food instead.
Yeah,
For
makes sense.
for now, I'll take all the pre-fires from Mage Roll. You hit anything that makes it into the room, Bloat Nephew. If there's nothing to hit inside the room, help whatever pillar is falling behind. Ghost K, you're ranging the whole time. Throw chins during the first demi-boss. Your Q's gonna be the big ranger coming out from the right side of the room, the west. On wave 9. Next wave, you're going to be throwing chins instead of doing a scythe challenge the boss. Mez, you got the left side of the room. IG, you got the right side of the room. Spam click to go in. Make sure you're potted here. Super combat as well, even if you're not a meleeer. Alright, Ranger, get ready to throw chins. Everyone should safe by Charlie here. This guy really hard.
Very nice.
Northeast focus to southeast corner. I have to go for this 18 West in hard mode LFR type raids. The reason why is it ends up under the boss, it's an aggro. People tend to chally it. Melee gear on, scythe and chally.
That was hell DPS.
Prayer doesn't run low, see some people getting kind of low on prayer. Ignore the big guy. Healer health is actually quite good. So we can hit him when he's on melee phases or range phases. Ignore him if he's on mage phases. Hit the bigs in the room first. Try to pop them. Get their bigs, get their splits coming out. Gonna start focusing pillars first. Look at pillar health. There's a couple pillars here we gotta focus on. This group's doing very well with waves, so I'm going to actually shift to having his 2-pile. We're not going to use traditional Nylo boss rules. So I want the Northeast to come stand with me, and everyone else to stand on the DD spot for the Ranger, and nobody's going to move during Nylo boss. We're just going to simply stand still and tank. Make sure you're venging. Venge up. Pot share the range pot. Make sure you're above 85 HP. Brew up, restore if you need to. Eat a hard food if you need to. If someone's low HP, I'll give him my shark. You pot share the range pot.
Yeah.
And do not move, do not move. Just keep doing DPS like it's normal, Tom. Make sure you're avenging. Look at those venges. Revenge.
This seems way more chill than running in and out.
There's a couple conditions for us being able to do this. We have to stay above 29 HP, and we have to be at a decent spot, HP-wise. And in the waves, if anyone's in shambles, we don't really want to do this because they're just going to end up dying, which is just going to make it slower. But when the stars align, when like everyone's in a good spot, we can go for it. Don't try to chance it. If you're below 29, just eat. So we dead on this phase. Make sure you're avenging, make sure you're avenging. Out we go. Don't be dropping things between rooms. Just eat the angler to make inventory space. Don't waste time picking things up if you did drop stuff. Someone who needs their tick eats that soap will need to grab that, but you don't want to lose a tick grabbing it. Which is why you just don't clog your inventory, come out of the bloat chest. Good song! Happy to hear you like it, OZRS. I got 1-2, Bloat's Nephew 1-3. Ghost 2-3. Make sure you're staying potted here. You pot at the start of Nylo waves, it should be running out soon. For the soap maze, if you're bottom of orbit on the inside, that'll either be Mez or GX. For inside, it would be Mez this time. Mez, you're going to wait on the third row till everyone else has left you behind. GX, since you're on the outside, you're going to wait on the third row till it's no longer red. Patience, good. Go, 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 go. And the reason we do that is it controls how the tornado spawns on the inside. As you go with more and more experienced teams, you can kind of forgo this little gimmick. It just makes it go a lot smoother in LFR. And if you do like the song, OZRS, exclamation mark playlist. My favorite song ever is the first song on the playlist. Let me know if you also like that one. DD for the ball. East ball goes here, west ball goes here, no ball goes in the middle. Right side. Bottom of orbit on the inside this time is Mez again. IG on the outside again. Same thing as before. Wait on the third row on the inside till everyone's left you behind a little bit. Whoever's on the outside, you want to wait on the third row till it's no longer red. Then follow the last stuff through the maze. 3 should be specking here. You can go 1 tile north at the end of your maze to connect it to the next person's maze. So make our transitions go a little bit smoother. Out we go. Bloat, Steffu, and Ghost should be specking here. It's not 100 defense after they spec. Mez should be filling. Because I'm below 22 HP, 22 HP or below, I'm flinching every single melee. You can't hit up to a 22 through prayer. I'd rather not chance it. Make sure you're avenging between rooms. Is anyone not 118 at the end there? Make sure you put your offhands on, Hammer Defender or something in Buckler or Sang and Eladinus, whatever you got. That'll make it so that you can get one more supply coming out. Draw partial supplies at the chest. If you're not able to fill your inventory up, you're going to be grabbing stuff off the ground. Stam first, then buy resource so you have 3 in your backpack, then buy brews. If you have extra points, buy and drop brews for your teammates. If you have extra points, buy and drop sharks. Say full brew on the ground, a full shark on the ground. Is there really such thing as a full shark? We head into the next room. Hopefully everyone has a full inventory. If you have a range pot in your inventory, so you can always sip and drop that as well. Spam click to go in. Make sure you always enter from the center or else you will get splatted and take some unnecessary damage. Stay in your quadrant. If a second one spawns in your quadrant, I will hold it until you can take over. Stay in your quadrant, Mess. Take over, Ghost. Yep. Small detail, you want to stay central in your quadrant, so like these tiles, if there are no exhumes. And this will make it so you can reach any exhume in 1 tick that spawns in your quadrant. The only ones you won't be able to reach 1 tick are going to be the ones that spawn in between 2 quadrants. Stay on the old one until you can take over. Stay on the old one until you can take over. Out we go. That should be the last one. You have a BGS, do Scythe BGS instead. Re-BGS only if it's not 0 defense. No more BGS. Go ahead and use your claw specs right away. Unless you're same ticking and last tick fixing it with the team, which is a very coordinated thing in hard mode top, it's better to just use the claw specs before the 3rd phase. Otherwise, you'll end up claw specking and accidentally killing yourself or a teammate during the last phase. If you're learning how to do Zarpus Walk, you listen for the game audio, the spit noise. Click to go back when you hear the spit noise like this. Spit, attack. Spit, attack. Spit, attack. Once you've done 3, on the next spit, you're going to line up and attack when you would normally step back. Spit, attack. Early swing. Spit, attack. Middle swing. Spit, attack. Late swing. And then after a late swing, we line up and we attack when we would normally step back. Make sure you're potted. Stay in your quadrant as well. Stay in your quadrant, Max. Yep. Wait for him to turn away from you. Once he's turned away from you, then you can swing. 2, 3, 4, 5. Gotta line up with my teammate in a 5-man. If 2 people were on the same tick, they could sync up here between swings. So in this case, like Ghost, in between your swings, you could actually move to GX's quadrant and then keep your attack rhythm going. So like you'd swing, swing, move, attack. And that would make it so that if I wanted to join your quadrant, right, it'd be safe for me to join and I don't have to risk timing anything. So if you ever find yourself in that situation where you're in a 5-man and there's some guy who's trying to sync up and you realize you're the same tick as someone else, it's a good way to keep your team safe. Go ahead and drop a little bit of supplies in your quadrant. Don't stack them. You want them to be spread out because if she throws acid on your supplies, they'll be stuck there for a long time. Additionally, it makes it easier to tell how much supplies are left, and you don't have to end up right-clicking to grab specific supplies in a case where like the tornadoes are out or something. We use Ore Border for P1, and the big deal for where's my Domri? The big deal for P2 is you just can't use the same tile twice in a row. Fight is starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Blow snap using a spec, and then drop with the west blue for Ghost. Ghost, Speckle heading east. And Mez has got it. And it's IGX. Does GX stand for something?
No, I mean, it's Roman numerals. 11.
Yep. Okay. I wasn't sure if like the eyes were like high points and then GX stood for something like a car model or whatnot. Anyway, range prom Piety on sip your sand few no matter what to block out poison. Make sure you're fully potted here. If crabs spawn, we're going to hit them when they turn blue with our Sangs, and then get them back on Must once all the crabs are dead. If crabs are still alive, we all keep trying to kill them until they're all dead. Off boss, hit them with Sang. I got the east one. Hit them when they turn blue. Recover if you took damage, get to 85 HP before you swing on the boss. Brew up, brew up, brew up. Do a little 118 check, make sure everyone's swinging hard here. I do like saving scythe charges so my teammates swing harder. It gets less expensive for me. IGX, if you could pot up, save me some scythe charges, I'd appreciate it. Let's go. Mage Perron, don't hit.
Oh!
Hold!
We'll remember that one.
When these reds expire, they do little token damage if you're standing next to them. You can simply attack them until they're dead if you want to keep it really simple. Or simply avoid them as they're about to expire.
Ooh.
Oh, little zap there, brew up Mez. Brew up, Ghost, brew up, move and brew. Don't worry about swinging on the boss until you're recovered.
Deal.
Clean tanking is what carries P3. Tank cleanly, and then P3 will be smooth. Spit, 2, 3, 4 under, 5 attack, higher tank, free and rage. Spit, 2, 3, 4 under, 5 attack. Spit, 2, 3, 4 under, 5 attack. Put your Sang on now. 2, 3, 4 under, 5 attack. Southeast is dead. So we got one north. Awesome, it's dead 2. Back on boss, stand on the side of Verzik closest to webs. Awesome, make webs. We restore up. Sips stam if we need to. Make sure you're fully potted. We're gonna swing hard here. We're gonna probably have tornadoes proc on the west of webs, maybe north. Maybe north. 6 tick scythe if it procs north. Awesome. Drag yourself away from your yellows and grab them at the last second. Mine are in the center. It is 3 ticks between yellows if you're learning your yellows. You can use that yellow aura around your character as a cue for when to click to the next one. Check your chat box if the ball's on you. You have to pass to a teammate. Chase a teammate, get close to them, attack Verzik next to them. Any of those work.
Fuck, 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 no.
Get your claw specs off, make sure you're potted when you do so. Crabs are spawning here, we're going to avoid the crabs. Keep swinging on Verzik here, she's 3%. Dead
GG's.
Verzik. Nice job, guys.
Good luck, everybody.
What a nice run. I think that run was plenty in time. 21:54,
Oh, for sure was.
plenty of time to
For
spare.
sure.
Let's go ahead and check, see if we get any kits. Always fun to see kits. Hey there, you two sweats. How are you doing?
Sad.
Palm tree seeds. Neat
Got some
stuff.
vials of blood at least. I'll break even.
Any questions about the raid? Any mechanics where you want me to go over again?
How do you know when to pull out your saying for the Nylos?
So during P2 it's reactive. You'll see the purple crab being spawned. But at the same time, what you want to do is you want to zoom out, look around the map for any crabs that spawn. It could be as little as one crab or as many as, 7 or 8 crabs. And you keep the saying on until the crabs are all dealt with. You'll hit them when they turn blue. They'll always be green and then blue. So you kind of like wait, moving and waiting to dodge the cabbages, and then throw the saying attacks on them when they're blue. And then for the third phase of Verzik, you're waiting for crabs to spawn, and it's basically 4 attacks and then a special, 4 attacks then a special, and so on. It always follows the same pattern, same in normal tab as in hard mode tab. It's always chilling with your boys. Crabs, webs, yellow, ball. The 4 attacks between each one. So I know that
Love that.
when P3 starts, 4 attacks later, I don't want to be on scythe cooldown when the crab spawns, so I call for everyone to off the bus, put their saying on. In more experienced teams, you don't really do this. It's just something you do to make your LFR experience go very, very smooth. You join any raid. If everyone on the team does this, quote unquote, the community service, they sacrifice 1 scythe swing, 3 seconds for the raid, right, to get to deal with all the crabs. And the probability of someone dying during that mechanic or failing during that mechanic goes down dramatically. Makes the raid go really clean.
Gotcha.
And you just kind of keep a mental track of like where you are in the cycle. So after the green ball is thrown out, right, we know the next mechanic, chilling with your boys, it loops. So it goes back to crabs. And usually during enrage phase, right, the attacks are coming out a little faster. So the way I think about it is that green ball's come out. If it's been bounced once, even if I'm the guy who's tanking and I have the ball on me, I still need to be aware that crabs are about to spawn because, Verzik marches on. She doesn't really care what you're dealing with. So, um, if you're in that situation and you're the tank and whatnot, you could focus on tanking if that's like all you can handle. And if you're at a point where like you're really, really comfortable with your tanking and you can handle switching to your Sing and manually pathing step under, clicking to attack, manual path back out, and then keep control of Verza, keep her from running around. That's bonus points. It's really nice, it's good quality, but it's not gonna make or break your raid.
I think you mentioned it as well, but to help with timing between each special is always 4 autos. You may have already known that, but
Yeah, four mechanics, 4 autos. You could think that it spawns on the 5th auto from the previous mechanic if that also helps. Whatever works for you. Um, any other questions about the raid? Don't hear any. If you guys have questions, don't be afraid to leave them in the comments on YouTube or shoot me a DM on Discord. I'm always happy to answer top questions. I love doing a little recap for raids, just kind of let people know like here's where the raid could have gone better. Give you one sun beckoning with me here. Um, for Maiden, the big thing for Maiden is, especially as a DPS, we'll be really, really actively paying attention to Maiden's attack cycle. Make sure you're pre-dodging all those bloods that get thrown. If you get hit by the bloods in hard mode top, more tomatoes spawn every time, as long as the tomato cooldowns elapse. But if you get hit by blood and more tomatoes spawn, those tomatoes cannot be killed, and their trails don't disappear, which can make the room really messy. So you want to be careful to be dodging that blood. Um, and as freezers, we freeze the bloods to lock it down, but it does slow the room down a lot when freezers have to waste their attacks on the blood spawns. People just start beckoning. What's going on here?
you're telling my
For
shit to come my way.
for for bloat, bloat just being careful about the hounds that are flying the whole time. I didn't comment on it this rate. I do like to use my left hand to control the camera at bloat. specifically because it makes it so I can move my camera and click to dodge something at the same time without it being awkward. It takes a little getting used to it first, but I found that it made my blitz a lot more consistent once I did get used to it. Nylo's went really smooth for this group, actually. Good stuff at Nylo's. Sotetseg also went really smooth. What on earth? Come on, guys. What is this?
I don't have the push-up emote on this account, sadly.
What the hell? For Zarpus went smooth as well. We even got to comment on the sync for 5 where you see two people in the same tick during the third phase of Zarpus. P1 went smooth, P2 went smooth. Good job being not being greedy, taking your time to recover before getting back on Verzik and risking yourself getting chanced. Saw that happen a couple times where people lost some health to like a mistake, and they didn't get greedy, and they didn't get punished because they didn't get greedy. And then P3, we answered a couple of questions about P3, but tanking overall was decent for P3. We had a couple melee chances, but we didn't get punished for it too hard. And then for yellows, just the way I like to think about it is once the yellow aura surrounds your character, that's when you click to go to the next one. I saw a couple people struggle with yellows there. I mentioned it very, very briefly, offhand comment, but when you're in enraged phase and yellows are about to spawn, the way you want to think about it is you want to be on the side of Verzik farthest from your yellows, hitting Verzik from that side if possible, and then that'll lure your tornado farthest away possible from your yellows, give you the most distance, right, so that you can run across the map to your yellows and get there right before the yellow lands. What that does is it means you don't have to stress over, stress over like dodging the tornado at the same time. Anyway, I appreciate all of you for watching the video. I like you. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. For all of you taking on the theater, good luck in your raids. Hope you get some kits and purples.